Musk is bringing back everyone we hate. It's okay though, you can just block them all.
I remember when I lost my mind. Yeah.
Vernon have to thank for that. We have Carl Vernon to thank for it, but
I remember when I lost my mind. Yeah. I remember when I lost my mind. Yeah.
I apologise, it was probably echoing then. I do apologise, it was probably echoing. But yeah, man. Obviously I messed around with it. I had to put Carl Schwab's face there. I wanted her to fart. Oh look, YouTube's not working properly. Is it working now? FE Nation? How you doing, man? Let me see. That's the one I want.
Hey, brother, there's an endless road to rediscover. Hey, sister, know the water's sweet, but blood is thicker.
It'd probably be easier if I had my earphones on so I didn't have to. Are we still connected? Says it's in excellent condition, so. Been setting up all my bloody scenes. I think I got too much open, man. Who have we got? Have we got anybody in? Give me a shout if there's anybody in. FE Nation, shout out to you, mate. Give us another thumbs up if you can hear me right. It's like my little videos.
Did you hear that Musk is bringing back everyone we hate? It's okay though, you can just block them all.
Even if it's small and tiny, don't you cry, baby. Even if it's small as shit.
Do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes.
So, I just wanted to. Man, I'm sat here going crazy. Basically, I'm sat here going crazy, watching all this shit on YouTube and trying to take my mind off stuff, watching, silly stuff, watching Futurama, basically, to just try and switch off. Taking the dogs out. I don't know how many times I've taken the dogs out today. Yeah. Just sat here going crazy, so I thought I'd it's buffering and there's static. Just sat here going crazy, so I thought I'd sounds alright this end. It does sound alright this end, Kiwi. And it says I've got an excellent stream. So, I don't know. I've been watching this guy, The Quartering. I watch him quite a lot actually. I don't know, he seems like a nice guy. Seems like a pretty nice guy. And he was talking about this sponsor that he's got. And I just thought it was quite interesting. I thought I'd just tell you people, like, I've been watching. I don't know if any of you have heard about established titles. There's this company that you pay and you buy 1 foot square of land, and they plant a tree there or something. And because you're a landowner in Scotland, it means that you're a laird or a lord, and you can apparently change your name legally to Lord. So if I did it, I'd be Lord Avery. And I've often thought about it and thought, man, that would be really cool. But I just wonder how legit it is. Really wonder how legit it is. And then this guy came on today.
Well, I got all of your emails today. I woke up to about 50, 60 emails. Very well thought out, thoughtful emails from my viewers saying, like, dude, you got to check this out. Like, I'm not being sarcastic, dead serious. Bunch of tweets too, like, bro, check this out. There was a video on a company that sponsors a bunch of YouTubers called Established Titles. They've been a sponsor on this channel for many months, and most recently, I just signed a contract with them through the end of the year for a big Christmas push. You probably saw, like, you've seen an uptick in their video ads on my channel. As a result of this video and the information that has been brought to light, at this point, I'm going to pause any future ads for Established Titles. I don't see any purpose in ever risking any chance and there's no chance I ever want to risk our relationship, our trust. Okay, very easy to do, and so I would never, ever risk that.
This guy's doing alright for himself, man. He's got 1,380,000 subscribers. And he's on Minds, Rumble, Odyssey, Gilded, and BitChute. He's on Twitter. He's on everything. He's on all of the social media, and he's got this coffee brand. He's got his own coffee brand company, and eventually he wants to just fund himself through his coffee brand company. But otherwise, he just anybody offers to sponsor him, and he says, yeah, cool.
In terms of the actual specifics of the video, look, I legitimately, and you guys know this, I know you know this because of the way you email me. It's not like people are like, you're an evil person. You're just like, bro, check this out, Unfortunately, that's not what's the case with a few other YouTubers, and I'll talk about that in a second, but I thought it was just a gag gift. Like, okay, you get this gag gift or whatever. Somebody's like, haha, it's funny, whatever the case is, you get this thing. So, like, I never really, I never really saw it as this, like, nefarious scam thing. But I do think it's fair to look into companies, and, that's a good thing to do. And it's a good thing to, follow up on who's selling these certain things and maybe other businesses.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do. It's a good thing to know who it is that's giving you the money. Definitely. But how many YouTubers actually do that? Especially when it's a lot of money. Like, he hasn't been doing that. It looks like he hasn't been doing that. Because if he'd done it, he might have come across whatever these people have come across already.
That they were tied to that aren't so favorable in this particular case. I don't know how many people bought an established title because they were planting trees or if they were, for this kind of stuff. But to me, I thought it was always thought it was kind of a gag gift. But that doesn't really matter. If people feel wronged by them, then it's my responsibility to do everything I can to remedy that. And right now, that means foregoing a large contract with an advertiser. But
see, they pay quite well, man, and fair play to him. He's saying no. He's got principles, so he's gonna say no. So obviously, there is something about this company that's dodgy.
But there will be other advertisers.
Redacted also use them. Redacted they've actually popped up on a few content creators. So, and I've got to be honest, if they'd contacted me and said, actually no, if anybody contacts me and says, oh, we thought your channel would be perfect, I'd sit there because I've had a lot of emails. I've got a few channels now, and basically as soon as you open a channel up now, you get an email off people. You get emails of people saying, "Oh, we've been looking at the metrics of your channel, and you seem perfect to we want you to play a video, a 30-second video, and we'll pay you $1,250." And I'm like, all right, okay, you're going to pay me $1,250 because my metrics are perfect. I've got no Are we back? Yep, we're back. All right.
And, it gives me a great opportunity to remind, this is why I started Coffee Brand Coffee. Dead serious. Like, I'm so sick of doing ad reads that, like, once Coffee Brand Coffee's big enough, like, that's all I'm ever going to talk about. Like, I won't need them. But I want to talk about other creators for a second, because I don't think it's necessarily reasonable. And when I'm saying this, I'm like being dead serious. Like, my viewers aren't reacting this way. I'm getting, lots of very kind emails like, dude, check this out. Because you guys know how I am. Like, I do 6-7 videos a day. I get a sponsorship opportunity for almost anything. I'm going to take it. My viewers are informed and smart, and they'll know what the deal is. You guys know what the deal is. Now, there are certain things I won't take, like mental health stuff or anything, crypto stuff, or maybe if it seems like it's providing some sort of health benefit. And, there's things I've done in the past that I've stopped doing. But, for the most part, like, I don't really care because anyone can buy ads before or after my video, and I can't stop that. So I take every opportunity. Now, I believe that other creators are very similar in that they're just trying to make a living, and so it is a little heartbreaking.
No, I don't think he goes into any detail about this company, about this established titles, but right. What's the other stuff? Right, so I've been watching this guy, Robert Gouveia, and he's been chatting to this guy, Garrett Ziegler, who's done this report. It took him a year to write this report, Marco Polo, USA, and I have actually got the report here, and it's pretty extensive. It's like nearly a gigabyte, and let's see if I find it. There it is. And I want to go through this. Like, I want to see how many people want to go through it. But this is a report on Biden's laptop. Basically, it's a report on the Bidens. It's all about everything they're doing, and it's a really, really in-depth, extensive report. So I've actually downloaded the PDF for this. Showing alright, yeah. I've downloaded the PDF for it. So I think tomorrow what we might do Thy sin is not accidental, but a trade. Background, motive, timeline, the 4 families. Business-related crimes, subpoena May 2019, suspicious activity reports, China, the Ukraine, Kazakhstan, Romania, Mexico, Serbia, Libya, unreported income and gifts, backdating financial documents, United States versus Galanis et al., sex-related crimes, prostitution and human trafficking, non-consensual pornography, in the family, IV drug-related crimes, distribution and possession, operating motor vehicles, other narcotic-related crimes, influence peddling, 2020 selection, legal accountability, non-federal jurisdictions, conclusion, what must happen next, and the end notes. Providing a true and thorough account of any topic or period is a difficult endeavour, but it is especially so when one is not afforded the luxury of declassified documents or the passages of time, which seems to clear the air of any contemporary official political hurdles to the truth. In fact, there appears to be an inverse relationship between the recency of events, scandalous as is this account or not, and the willingness of the associated parties to speak about them. The Marco Polo non-profit research group set out in September 2021 to write a comprehensive report on the Biden laptop, which it possessed a copy of. Fully cognizant of these limitations, media oligopoly suppression crimes. See, this is what we want to see, innit? This is what we want to see. Sergeant Bun, how you doing? And Nathan, how you doing, mate? The Department of Justice, DOJ, specifically the Federal Bureau of Investigation, took possession of an Apple laptop previously used by Hunter Biden on the 12th of the 9th, 2019. Following months of back and forth with a computer repair shop owner named John Paul MacIsaac, Hunter had abandoned the device at MacIsaac's shop in Wilmington on April 2019. Based out of the Wilmington Resident Agency of the Baltimore Field Office, BAFO, FBI Special Agents Mike Zelak, with his date of birth, and I don't know if that's a phone number or what, and Josh Wilson, both child pornography investigators, took weeks to respond to MacIsaac, who wanted the device out of his shop because he believed it contained evidence of felonies. When the FBI agents finally acquired their laptop, their subpoena was issued under the pretense of money laundering investigation. This report would not have been necessary if the law enforcement had done its job. Dereliction of duty is nothing new for the FBI, as it is government-sponsored. Cover-up occurred with Anthony Weiner's devices. Additionally, besides a few notable exceptions, news outlets and think tanks in America have been unwilling to investigate and expose the hundreds of crimes and conflicts of interest on the Biden laptop, which, as you will read, definitely implicate the sitting president. Resident.